Hi, everyone. Well, today is another Wednesday, and I trust you're doing well. Uh, those of us who are living in the Northeast, um, maybe you've begun to wake up to those frosty mornings, and the leaves are becoming quite brilliant with color. So, fall is definitely here, and the holidays are right around the corner, even though I know we don't like to think about that. Well, I know the last video, two videos actually, that I've shared with you had to do with our joints, especially as we age. And again, it's not only for those of us who are aging, some of you who are younger and athletic and running uh, also have a little bit of problem with those joints, those knees, and boy, how do we need those? Like we've said before, when we wake up in the morning, we roll out of bed, man, we're engaging all of our joints. Well, the first video I shared with you, I just briefly shared with you some habits that we can begin now to put into practice that will help us as we age with our joints and so forth. So I thought we would go back and we'll just take those apart, just look at those a little bit. And the first one, the first habit we need to be really concerned about is our weight. We need to be maintaining a healthy weight. And so, just for a little bit of information, if you're a runner, you are putting 5 times more pressure on those joints every time you take that run. And so if you're a pound or two overweight, man, that's adding 5 to 10 pounds of pressure on those knees. So those of you who are runners really need to be watching your weight. And so as we're talking about maintaining a healthy weight, we may be thinking, wow, I'm not even sure what my weight should be. And so we need to Google that. You need to be in touch with your doctor to find out. I'll share in the comments a link I found to calculating your, just give you a ballpark where you should be for your height, and it will give you your body mass index. So, just to give you some ideas, where should I be targeting? Now, we're coming up on the holidays, and that's a rough time. We have even Halloween's coming around, and those of you who have children, those of us who don't have children at home, we're handing out candy, and you know what Len and I do? We make sure we buy the kind we like. So if it's left over, where do you think it's going? Yes, right into us, right on our hips, you named it. So we need to be careful. This is this time, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and there's cookies and there's pies and so many good things. So we need to be thinking about our weight already. How are we going to get through these holidays and keep our weight stable? We don't want to gain weight because January comes, and for those of us who are not in warmer climates, oh man, our clothes don't fit right, the coat doesn't go on right, we're sluggish, it just doesn't feel good. And for those of us who are overweight and have knee issues, that doesn't help at all either. So I also just want to give you a clue to be a heads up, looking out for, in November, I'm going to do a 10-day detox. I may be joining with our daughter Rachel and another gal, and so we'll do a Facebook group, just 10 days. It's not going to cost you anything, just to get our systems ready to go and in tune for the holiday season, and hopefully it'll keep us on target. So this week, you look, what is my healthy weight? What should it be? And how can I begin to get that under control? Some of us have quite a bit to lose. Don't lose heart. Don't give up. It's difficult. And hopefully I can provide some help in some ways that'll help us work together. It's fun when you're working with someone and you're accountable to someone and you have to report to them and say, ooh, I ate that cookie, or I ate 5 cookies instead of just 1 cookie. So I just want to encourage you. Keep looking out. I'll be announcing it, that 10-day detox run we're going to do just before Thanksgiving gets kicked off. And so hopefully we can get our weight going, and so our joints aren't affected as much. So keep tuned for next week as we talk about what's the next habit we can add. but work this week already on your health, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And until then, stay healthy.